the moment where it was like a reality that maybe music was going to have to be professional was kind of like the standoff at home of like, well, you're going to go to college now, right, Tom? I was like, well, gee, I wasn't really thinking about that. There's this cool band, that's playing the Jersey circuit that I want to join. And, my parents were kind of like, okay, that's a different choice than what we were thinking. But that's kind of where I kind of made that decision, I guess, because I chose not to further any education or whatever. So I guess maybe that was the moment where I was like, I'm going to kind of make a go of this. And at that point, I mean, it was still playing in, I was young, 18, I didn't know anything, but it was playing in cover bands, and there was a huge circuit for that in South Jersey and Philadelphia, where, you could have work 5 nights a week, you're doing 5 sets a night and not making a whole lot of money, but it was fun, and you got to play music. So you scraped by and made a living. But there was that decision where it was like, and then that seemed like, well, this is going nowhere. And there was a point where I kind of definitively kind of wanted to break away from that. And I was like, well, I think I can write songs. And I kind of decided to get out of the club thing where, you're constantly playing other people's music. So you're not really ever going to get an opportunity to develop your own sound or style. So that was a conscious decision, because I was like, I want to make records. I want to, why do the Rolling Stones get to make records? Well, because they have their own songs, they have their own music. So I came to that realization at some point and kind of really buckled down and started writing songs. And, that's a growing process. Some of the early songs are pretty shitty, and you listen to them and you get better and better and you work at it, and that's something that's always evolving. So you're always trying to write a better song.